Alright everyone, welcome back to episode 10 of the Forza Horizon Let's Play. Now, today's episode we're going to be unlocking our pink wristband. We are super close, just 180 points, 130 points, my bad, to unlocking the wristband. So, we have a few showcase events and some barn finds to get to as well, but we'll get to those later in the episode. So we're going to start off today's episode by buying a Ferrari. Now, there is an event that is right nearby that needs a Ferrari to participate. So let's look. I'm feeling like a California might be the right choice, but never mind. Oh wait, let me double check and see what class the event is. Okay, A-class Ferrari. So California it is. Speaking of Ferrari, one of the new topics I was going to bring up in this episode would be the new Ferrari 296 GTB. Now, if you haven't seen it yet, I think, personally, this is one of the best looking Ferraris that has come out in such a long time. It reminds me a lot of the 458 in certain angles, and how it's a lot less angular and over-designed. Like, I feel a lot of the modern Ferraris are. It's a lot more classically beautiful in its design language, but man, I'm really loving the looks of this new Ferrari. Another car I was going to bring up would be the final edition of the Lamborghini Aventador. The Aventador LP 780. It is really sad to see that the Aventador is finally going and that it's probably the final big V12 naturally aspirated Lamborghini. And that's sad. Lamborghini has made some truly incredible V12s in the past, and to know that that's finally coming to an end, it's unfortunate. It really, really is.
An ordinary driver like yourself trying to beat a highly skilled prince like me.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
Now, on a bit of a downer there with the Lamborghini story, but I'm going to bring it right back up to some of the more positive stuff. So, Lotus has also revealed their brand new car. I believe it is called the Evira. And oh my goodness, this thing is beautiful. It's a lot more of a modern design language than a lot of Lotuses of late. But I'm really, really liking the design that they chose to go with. And good news for us, you know, classical-minded people, it's still available with that good old supercharged V6 and a manual transmission. Rejoice! The Lotus is still here with a manual, that V6, but also it has a new powertrain option of what... Alright, I'm gonna just rewind that. But it also has a new powertrain option of an AMG 2-liter turbo 4-cylinder from the A35 or A45 AMG, I believe, but that's a really interesting engine, and that one will not be available with a manual. That would only be powered by a dual clutch transmission. So Lotus, you know, a company that hasn't seen too much news as of late, all of a sudden drops an absolute banger of a vehicle out of pretty much nowhere. This is awesome. I'm really, really excited to start seeing these in person. And going back to the design a little bit, the proportions are just so near perfect. I think they really knocked it out of the park with this design. Alright, so we're basically to the end of this race now, and we're going to unlock our pink wristband, which will allow us to compete in, I believe it's one of the last championship wristband levels. So we're getting kind of close to the end here. I think we'll probably have maybe 3 more episodes, maybe 4, until we finish the game. But we'll just have to wait and see.
You're through to the penultimate round. Purple wristband. Amazing. I'm swinging past Race Central. I'll catch you there.
Okay, so the penultimate round. Man, we are getting close to finishing this one.
I underestimated you. That wristband is a triviality, but my pride is not. We must race again. And if you win this time, my car is yours.
Dude, why does Zaki talk like he's still living in the 1800s? But, oh, I just realized we did not do Marco's Showdown. Tell you what, let's do them both right now. Alright, so now while we're on the way to Zaki, I want to talk the Forza Horizon 5 cover car, because it's something that I've seen, you know, people have been wondering. I personally, myself, was fooled into thinking that the Mercedes AMG Project 1 would be the cover car, but apparently that is not confirmed yet, so that is my bad if I've said that that was confirmed already. I personally would love for something like this to be the cover car, but for some reason, Turn 10 won't do it. I meant Playground Games, by the way, not Turn 10. But yeah, people have been throwing out some good suggestions, like the Ferrari and the Aventador that I suggested earlier. Those would both be really great options, especially since they're kind of the last, you know, real shout for normal gasoline production cars in modern days. I mean, it's sad, but it would be a really great shout to have, especially the Aventador as the cover car, because that is a really, really special vehicle, and we'll just have to wait and see. I still have a feeling that the Mercedes is going to be the cover car, but again, we'll have to wait and see. Oh my god, this is the battle of like the two best sounding engines in the game, that V10 and this 12 cylinder. Oh my goodness. So while I'm kind of on the topic of discussing recent car reveals and designs, one that's been really bothering me is the new BMW 2 Series. Oh my goodness, did they mess up such a beautiful car. The last gen 2 Series was one of the best looking BMWs that I've seen in a long time, especially when it came to the M2 and the M2 competition versions. But this new 2 Series, especially in the back end of the vehicle, what on earth have they done? BMW has been messing up a lot, like me, but BMW has been messing up a lot of their designs of late. I mean, we know the M3 and M4 are just different beings in terms of ugliness, but this new 2 Series, while the front end I think is not that bad, it's not perfect, but it's not bad, the rear end, oh my god. And especially something that makes it worse is that not only will the car not be available with a manual transmission, it's automatic only. But if you want the oh my, do I not know how to drive today? But it makes it worse that the performance version is only available in all-wheel drive. You cannot get a rear-wheel drive M240i, which is stupid in my opinion. People buy the rear-wheel drive performance version to drift and have a fun driving experience. Most people don't want the all-wheel drive because it numbs the experience a little bit. The car gets heavy and makes it less fun to drive, so I don't understand. What am I doing? Alright, 56 grand.
Please accept this vehicle with my admiration. You are a fine driver.
Oh, well thanks, dude. Alright, so I'm going to let you listen to this thing. Yeah, now this is a car that I can get behind. So while we're on the way to the next Star Showdown, I need to talk about Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown, because we got another trailer. If you missed the news, check out my video. It's one of the most recent ones on the channel. It's not too long. I just covered what was necessary and nothing more. But I'm going to discuss a little bit so far, and at the end I'm going to rant a little bit about the racing game and Forza versus TDU community, because it's getting so ridiculous these days. First, I need to talk about some of the good things. So, the game is set in Hong Kong Island. I don't think anyone was expecting that. That was a huge curveball, and man, I did not see that coming. But I think that while yes, the island is a little smaller, I say a little, but it's actually a lot smaller theoretically than a lot of the other islands in the past, I think if they manage to capture the attention to detail that a lot of the older games didn't necessarily have when it comes to their maps, they could do some real good with this map. I think that if you look at how the game has to come out on previous gen consoles and Nintendo Switch, if they were to try and do an island that was the same size as some of the previous games, it's just straight up not possible. But again, I don't want to make too many judgments before the game actually comes out and we see more footage about it. Now, I'm going to rant a little bit about the annoying stuff that I've seen in the comments of the trailer. First off, I need to talk about the Forza Elitists. I'm going to talk about the TDU Elitists too, but I need to talk about the Forza Elitists first. I see so much of people complaining that, oh, TDU SC is made by a small developer, oh, they don't have the big budget of Forza. It's the most annoying thing on the planet, because developers put their heart and soul into a video game, and for people to just bash them for no reason other than, oh, the development team is smaller than the... It's so stupid, uncalled for, and disrespectful. I am so sick and tired of seeing this. It happens so often, and not just this game, but other games. What on earth is that GTR? But it happens so often, and it really annoys me, because developers work really hard, and especially since we haven't seen a lot of the game yet. We haven't seen anything really technically of the game yet, just CGI footage. It's really annoying to me to see bashing a game that you haven't even seen gameplay of. Now that I've covered the Forza Elitists that kind of, you know, just will always talk down to the game so much, I need to talk about the TDU ones too. TDU guys that have seen CGI footage and are claiming that Solar Crown will be the destroyer, the be-all, end-all to all racing games ever is just hilarious to me. You haven't even seen gameplay yet, guys. We don't know a damn thing about the game. So to go out and claim, oh, TDU SC will be better than Horizon 5, it's like, boy, we haven't seen anything about the game yet, okay? Calm down, take a chill pill. Alright, we gotta wait a few months to see actual gameplay. And once we actually get both games in our hands and can compare them side by side, then we can maybe start to argue which game could theoretically be better. But to argue that based off of CGI footage is like, bro, seriously? But anyways, that's enough ranting for now. Just listen to this thing. Cars like this and views like this are why this game is so good. Now quickly, before I forget, I need to bring up that if you have not joined my Discord yet, please do so. I'm going to leave a link in the description of this video to the Discord, and there is a lot of people there. You know, we're close to 100 members, and it's been fantastic so far.
Very good. Maybe you teach me to drive sometimes?
Bro, you asked me to teach you how to drive? You don't want to learn from me. But anyways, I mean, we're close to 100 members. We're getting, tons of amazing people there, and we're getting pretty active. And if you want to join, just talk with me and other viewers about. We talk about pretty much everything, but it's really good, and it's a lot of fun too. So I highly recommend joining the Discord if you want to hang out more with me and other viewers.
Second highest you can win. Get through these events, and you've got a shot at the title.
Man, we're getting so close to the end. I'm super excited to see what happens in the future. That's a lot of events, man. Sheesh. So before I forget again, I need to say thanks to everyone, because I've got a lot of positive feedback on my Driveclub video. It's not done as well as the Forza videos, which I expected that to happen, because most people who watch my channel are interested in Forza gameplay, but I'm still really happy and thankful for all of the positive feedback on that video. it seemed to done really well with subscribers in terms of people watching it through and liking it. So I just want to say a huge thanks for all the feedback on that one. And partly because of that, I'm almost to 5,000 subscribers, which, you know, it could happen within the next few weeks maybe. And I gotta say, hitting 5,000 is something that I never expected to do this soon in the YouTube channel, which is just ridiculous. I mean, I only officially started posting videos again on this channel in, I believe it was September of 2020, so it hasn't even been a year yet. And to get up to 5,000 within the first year is incredibly just insane.
Wow, you're really gonna try racing at this level? That's so funny.
Hey, yo, what? Why are you so mean? Oh my god. I like how there's all these high-powered, like, German sports cars, and there's me in a Corrado. Just like, bruh. But keep going with the 5,000 subscriber thing. What would you all like to see for, like, a 5,000 subscriber, like, little suggestion video? I'm not gonna do, like, a huge video for 5K, but just things that you would like to see. Would you like to see, like, a quick thank you video, or, you know, just suggestions? I'll probably do, like, a 5,000 subscriber car meet and cruise in Horizon 3 or 4, like I've done before. But yeah, if you'd like to see anything special, you know, anything different in regards to that, let me know. For, I know this is, you know, way in the future, it's not gonna happen anytime soon, but the 10K subscriber is when I'm planning to do a big Q&A, and, you know, I don't have any serious plans for that, but, you know, some people have been suggesting a face reveal and stuff like that, but I'm thinking of doing that like a live, you know, just me reacting to comments, doing the Q&A thing. I think that'd be a good idea for like a 10K thing. But again, this is way in the future, not gonna happen anytime soon, so I don't want to get too into that, but, you know, let's focus on 5K for now. We are destroying a C63 Black Series in a Corrado. So real quick, before we kind of end up this video, I'm going to talk a little bit about the TDU 2 essay that I mentioned previously in the last episode. I believe it was the last episode, maybe not. But that video is, again, nowhere near completion. It is a long time away, so if anyone is expecting to see that video within the next week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, not going to happen. That is, like the one I did on Horizon 2, going to be very, very long. I'm predicting once I'm all done, it's going to be about 30 to 50 hours of work, and that's a lot of work. So don't expect it anytime soon, please, because I will be having shorter videos out in the meantime as a build-up, but it's coming. So don't be worried, it's still coming, just not as soon as you may expect. Alright, so I think this is about the right time to end this episode. I want to say a huge thanks, you know, for watching this all the way through. And, you know, episode 11 should be out sooner than expected, so expect to see that one soon. And I'll see you guys all in the next episode. Take care, guys.